Good morning, everyone. It has been a minute since I have vlogged. It feels like the first time again. So I apologize in advance if I'm really awkward. Just bear with me. For the past 6 weeks, I've been studying for boards. I've just been cooped up in my apartment, spending weekends studying, evenings studying when I get back from clinic. Now I have about 6 days left till my exam. It's a 2-day long exam and I take it this Friday and Saturday. So the boards exam is one of the 3 requirements that you need before you can be a licensed dentist. So those 3 requirements are graduating from an accredited dental school, taking the written exam, which is the Integrated National Boards Dental Examination. It used to be part 1 and part 2, but that is no longer offered. So by the time you're ready to take boards, you'll be taking the INBDE just like me. The 3rd requirement is the clinical exam, which used to be you would either take the CDCA or the REB, but now they have combined, so it's a lot more simple and everybody just takes the CDCA unless you're one of those weird states like Delaware. But you can check that out at the CDCA website and all of the requirements are there and the differences between each state. So don't stress out about that yet. This video, I'm gonna just focus on what's gonna be on boards, how I've been studying for boards, and how I'm feeling and what I'm doing during my last week leading up to taking the exam. So I hope this is good content for you guys. And if you have any questions, as always, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Okay, by far, if you are starting to study for boards, the most useful thing is going to be mental dental. I think the best way to do it is to go to playlists and then just start with one subject, watch all the videos for that subject and do the practice questions that Dr. Ryan goes over in his videos. I also have all of his slides saved in Notability. So I have pharmacology, prost, endo. In his videos, he puts in red the really high yield information. It's a really good foundation for everything that's going to be on the boards. My other big study tool is INBDE Bootcamp. So you can get a membership for Bootcamp. I did not. I've been trying to save money. So I just go in and I do the daily warm-up and I just keep clicking daily warm-up and it gives me 10 new questions. So I've been able to complete almost all of the questions that are on Bootcamp by doing that. So you don't have to pay for a membership, but I think the membership allows you to be more organized and it also allows you to answer questions from one subject. So when I do the daily warm-up, I don't have a choice as to which subject I'm doing. So I waited until I was done with all of the mental dental videos before I started doing this. I also have all of these note cards. These are the note cards that I've made from watching the mental dental videos. Some of them are from classes that I've taken in dental school that I already had made. I really like these because I take them to the pool with me or I'll take them to clinic so I can just focus on a couple things at a time. This is the Mosby's sample exam. Someone in my class uploaded that onto the drive, so thank you to whoever did that. So this morning I'm just gonna do about 50 questions from boot camp. Then I'm gonna make some breakfast and I do have a list of topics that I want to review. This weekend I want to review perio, EBD, so that's evidence-based dentistry and different types of studies. I want to go over prost, different dental materials like types of cements and types of crowns and different types of medicaments that we use on teeth. And I want to go over vital versus non-vital endo treatment. So those are kind of my focuses for this weekend, things that I think are going to be high yield and that I can improve on just in a few days. So that's the plan. Well, it's like noon and I'm just now having breakfast, so I'm hangry. Also, my mom just came to visit and she brought me farm fresh eggs from her chickens. So, yummy. That's the first time I have spoken this morning. It's about 10 o'clock and I've just been doing practice questions on boot camp for the last hour, getting kind of hungry, so I'm probably gonna take a break. And then I want to go over this file that I have. Someone in my class shared it. It's stuff I already know, but I think it's some high yield information that I just want to solidify. There's some oral path in here, what to do for tooth fractures or avulsions, so like if a kid comes in and his tooth gets knocked out or knocked loose, what to do. Some pharmacology. You know, in the last week of studying, it's really hard to learn new information, I've noticed. So I've just been working on reinforcing the information that I've already studied because I just want to be done studying. Also, I wanted to tell you guys about other study materials that are out there because what I'm doing might not work for you. There's an app called Dental Mastery. A lot of students use that. It has a lot of questions. I did do some of the questions from that bank and they were pretty good. There is also Board Vitals and we have a free subscription to that through our school. I'm not sure if other dental schools offer that as well, but that's another really good free option. So hopefully my method works out for me, just between INBDE bootcamp and my flashcards and the Mosby's quiz, mental dental, but I will let you guys know probably in the next video because it does take a few weeks to get the results back. So for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna lightly study. I do need to also write down my schedule for the week because I have patients. All right, so this is my schedule for the week. Some subjects that I want to revisit on Monday because we have Monday off for Memorial Day. On Tuesday, I have a limited exam, so a patient is having pain on number 2. Then in the afternoon, a patient where we're gonna apply SDF and possibly do a restoration. Wednesday morning, I have endo rotation. Then in the afternoon, I have a comp exam. Thursday, I have fillings and I'm gonna do impressions for that patient. And then Thursday afternoon, my patient has a perio maintenance. And then we have boards. Friday, it starts at 8 a.m. and then Saturday starts at 12:30. So a lot of people have asked me when you should take boards. And that really depends on your school because some people have a long summer break right after 3rd year, so that would be a good time to study and take the exam. My school doesn't really have a very long summer break. It seems like everyone in my class is taking it at different times. Some people took it this April, so that would be the end of 3rd year. I'm taking it the very beginning of June at the end of 3rd year. It's totally up to you, but really the best thing to do would be talk to the class above you and see what they say in terms of what would be the best time with each school's curriculum. Just got to Trader Joe's. It's freaking hot. Gotta love Arizona. really sad if the ice cream I want isn't here. Okay, these are so good. They're really tiny, but they're good. So you have to get 2. Yummy. And I think we're ready. So, today's the day. I feel ready. I have my coffee. I didn't know if I was gonna vlog this morning, but I woke up like an hour before my alarm. Something they don't tell you about preparing for this test is you're gonna have really weird sleep. And I've confirmed this with my classmates, but I'm excited for that to be over. I didn't study yesterday or the day before, just took a break. I didn't want to look at anything. I feel like that was the right choice. Hi, boo. I need to leave in about 15 minutes. I'm bringing some notes with me, my iPad, some chapstick, water bottle, coffee, a snack. Hopefully I'm out of there by like 2 this afternoon. We still have day 2 tomorrow, so it's gonna be a long couple days. Well, I just got here. I picked up a Starbucks. I'm probably gonna wait to drink this until like the break when I need my second wind. Still about 20 minutes early, but I bet they will let me start early, so I'm just gonna go in, maybe use the bathroom real quick, and then check in and get started. Wish me luck, guys. Let's just say my brain hurts. For the most part, the first half was straightforward, but I felt like actually when it got into the case questions, it got a little bit more difficult for me. But I can't even think right now, so I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow. Alright, it is day 2. I'm just getting a sip of coffee out of my locker. I'm on my break. We only get 1 break today because it's 2 parts. And I think it's going better than yesterday, thankfully. Well, guys, I'm home. I'm tired. My brain is totally fried. I'm so happy that's over. I feel like boot camp and mental dental were great study materials. So much of what I got from those 2 things was on the exam, so I highly recommend using those. I got questions about antibiotics. Most of the medications I was asked about, I had seen in mental dental and boot camp, so that was good. There were a few that weren't really covered on there. Like I got some questions about Adderall, which I wasn't too familiar with, and there were a few conditions that I wasn't familiar with. One I remember was erysipelas, and another one I can't remember, like mucopolysarco something. Totally didn't know. There were some pedo questions, some ortho questions. Definitely know your eruption sequences for kids. There's going to be a few questions on that. Study temporomandibular joint disorder. I got some questions about that. And I got asked about tuberculosis. And I did get asked questions about like a kid whose tooth got knocked loose and how long to splint for. So know the differences between a complete avulsion or just a loose tooth and how long to splint for and what type of splint to use. There were quite a bit of ethics questions, so make sure you study that. There were questions about treatment planning, like if you should give the patient a fixed partial denture versus a removable partial denture, or if you should extract a tooth or give an implant on a patient who's taking bisphosphonates. Lots of questions about bisphosphonates actually, so study those too. There's definitely going to be questions that you just don't know. There was about 500 questions, and I think I flagged about 20 to 25% of them per section, so don't freak out if you're flagging a lot. I wish I could remember more topics that I got asked, but my brain is just done. And I just look pretty tired, so I'm gonna sign off now and just relax for the rest of the night. Okay guys, it is Wednesday, June 15th, so it's been like 11-12 days since I've taken the exam, and apparently I take a really long time to edit videos because my scores are posted. So I'm just gonna share that with you, and here it is. I passed, and Romeo is very excited about it. Wow, my hair. It's been a long day in the clinic, but everything's good now. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was good content for you, and if you have any questions about the INBDE, leave a comment below. I'm sure if you're anything like I was before signing up for the exam, you have a ton of questions, so don't be afraid to ask. See you in the next video.